There's another universe. Please make some noise. Give me a
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ndumi, so preferably known as Ndumi Elevated, and welcome back to Ndumi Elevated YouTube channel. As you can see by the title of the video, it's yet again another story time. That means Wednesday tea with Ndumi. But before we do that, we are going to celebrate 100 subscribers. We finally reached 100 subscribers and I'm so happy. Thank you so much for all of the love and the support from everyone that have been supporting me from the beginning until now. And yeah, let's have a piece of cake. So here's our piece of cake. Woo. I didn't have a candle, guys, so I had to compromise and use this house candle. Because yeah, I didn't have candles, so never mind the candle. Let's pretend like it's a birthday candle. And yeah, so this is to us, all 100 of you. Thank you guys so much for the love and the support that you've given me. So I'd like to make a wish and blow our candle. So yeah. Yay! Let's have our cake, guys. Cheers. You have a bite, I have a bite. So in today's story time, I'm going to tell you guys about how I almost got arrested. Yo, this happened, I think in before COVID. I don't remember clearly. So there's this guy, right, that used to like mshela me, you know. He really wanted to pursue me and have a relationship with me. He didn't stay far from where I lived. So for the context of this video, we'll call him Tebo, right? Fine. I meet Tebo, fine. He's a guy that lives around. So actually I met him through a friend of mine that lives next door my house. So my friend is like, there's this guy, he's been checking you out and so on, and he asked me about you the other day. I'm like, who's that guy? I didn't like this guy because he was one of those guys that like sitting in the corner, you know, those guys in the townships that like just wake up in the morning and sit kokoning and watch people pass. Then like, hey girl, hey, like, so they pursue every single girl that passes. So I'm just like, no, I'm not interested actually. So he kept on trying to pursue me until a time came and I'm like, you know what, let me just give this guy a chance. So we meet this one time at the Makulas. The Makulas is the Indians, you know. In South Africa we call them Makulas. Yeah, sharp. So fine, we meet there. Then he's like we bumped into each other. So he asked for my numbers, exchanged numbers. Then cool, we all chat. Fine, we kept on chatting, still trying to pursue me. He's like, I really want a relationship with you and so on. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. We'll see what we can do, you know, because at the time I was a bit single. So I'm like, hey, I want to give this relationship things a break, right? Then he's like, okay, cool. How about we meet up, right? I'm like, okay, where? He's like, no, I'll come to your place, then we'll meet up at the corner and just talk. I'm like, sharp. Fine. So what happened was, I used to live with my mom then, you know. I didn't live with my dad, right? So I would come and visit my dad. So this guy stayed at my hometown where my dad stays. So I would tell him like, when I come to visit my dad, then we'll get a chance to talk. He's like, cool. Fine. I tell him, I'm like, okay, I'm around. I came to visit. It's December holidays. I came to visit. I'm around. You can come so we can meet up and talk. Okay, so fine. We meet up, right? He comes, Vele, we stand at the corner, we talk, you know. He's like, okay, what's up? Like, I really want us to actually start a relationship. I want us to actually become an item. I'm like, okay, cool, then it's fine, we can give it a try and stuff. He's like, cool, fine. I remember, guys, I was so embarrassed. I didn't even tell my friend, my then friend. for the context of the video, we'll call her Tato, right? I didn't tell Tato. So the man that I'm going to form a relationship, because we always bash those guys, like those guys, they're like standing at the corners, they're nasty and stuff like that. So we will never even go there, you know. So I was so like scared in terms of how she would take me, like really with that guy, really. So so I'm like, okay, I didn't tell her. Fine, got into a relationship. We'd see each other each and every day when I'm at my dad's place. Then I eventually left. Yeah, school holidays were over and I had to go back home. Left. Then now we start communicating via WhatsApp. Talk on WhatsApp. Tell him, I'm like, please tell me about yourself, you know, what you do and so on. He's like, no, I prefer you coming so we can talk like face to face, so I can tell you everything about myself. I'm like, cool, fine. He comes. So that weekend I had to go to my granny's house. So I go to my granny's house and he's like, no, I'll come there. So it's in our hometown, it's not far, so I'll come. I'm like, cool. He comes, he fetches me. He fetches me with a specific car, a van. I think it was Suzuki van. I'll put it up here so you guys can see the car. I'm like, oh, okay, my man. First of all, guys, I didn't know he has a car, right? Because as I mentioned, that he was those guys that like sitting in the corner. So like we judged him based on that. Like I didn't know his life and so on. So when he came with the car, I'm like, okay, fine. He fetched me, fine. We go to our local park. He tells me that he's married. Red flag number one, Ndumi. Oh, he tells me he's married. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, what's the dynamic? Since you're married, let's end things most. Like, you have a wife. He's like, no, it's not like that. Yeah? My wife was planned for me. You see, in the olden days, they had this thing of, you know, you are going to date, your parents tell you that you're going to marry into this family, that type of thing. Arranged marriage, yes, that's what it is. So he's like, no, it's an arranged marriage type of thing. So I don't like her, I don't love her. We just have a child together and so on. I'm like, okay. So okay. So I'm like, okay, cool. No, I let it slide. I'm like, okay, so what do you do for a living? Yeah? He's like, no, Kazola. Red flag number 2. I'm like, Wazula, what is that supposed to mean? He's like, no, like I hustle, don't worry. Like, yeah, I have my things together. I'm like, okay. I ignored that one as well, because red is my favorite color, guys, so don't blame me. Fine. He tells me that. I'm like, oh, okay, cool then. Yeah, we move. I'm like, okay, Shapo, I'm in school, I'm still in high school and stuff like that. And yeah, man, like I'm a chill girl, love sport and so on. I tell him all about myself. He's like, okay, cool, we can start something, you know, and see where it takes us. I'm like, cool. He takes me back home and drops me home. I'm like, sharp. Fine, guys. I go back home. So the following weekend I come back again to my dad's house. I came to visit, I remember. So when I came to visit, he's like, you're around. So we've been talking obviously during the week, right? So he's like, you're around. I'm like, yeah, I'm around, you can come. He's like, sharp. On Friday we talked. I'm like, I've arrived, you know, you can come. He's like, hey, I'm still busy with some things, I'll get back to you. He goes MIA, guys. He goes MIA Saturday, Sunday. That following week, the whole week, I'm calling like a mad person. He goes MIA. I'm like, no, this is not on. Fine. He gets back to me that following Friday. He's like, girl, like, what's up? I'm like, maniga, you've been gone for a week. That is not normal. He's like, yeah, I had things to sort out, I had things to fix, you know, this life of hustling, you know, there are some things that I had to sort out. I'm like, okay. I'm like, then but why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you text me or just say something that I'm going to be busy this week, so we won't be able to communicate? I mean, I wouldn't have a problem. Then he's like, okay, sharp, I'm sorry, and so I'll make it up to you. I'm like, hey, fine, guy, like, it's fine. Sharp. I come to visit my dad again, right? So guys, the reason why I used to visit my dad frequently is because there was an event that I used to host every Saturday aerobic sessions that I used to host in my hometown. So yeah, so I would come here because it was closer. So I would come to my dad's house, and I used to do it with my late brother. His soul rest in peace. Love him down. So I used to do it with him. So I would come here Saturday morning, we go, and he used to be my DJ. So we do those things and stuff. So that's the reason why I used to come to my dad's house frequently, right? Fine. So I come that weekend. I tell him like I'm here now. He's like, cool. Let's meet. Yeah. Okay, fine. Then he's like, okay, I'll come and fetch you so we can go and chill, right? He comes and fetches me. Like where I stay, there's a mountain, right? Get up the mountain. We go. Like on my way, I didn't think, so I'm like, at first, why are we going to the mountain? I know that he was afraid to park at the gate because obviously respecting my dad and so on. But I'm like, why the hell are we going to the mountains? But I'm like, you know what, it's okay, let me not make a big fuss out of it. Then we go. I'm like, in the way, I'm like, can the ragai? Then he's like, no, we're gonna chill there at the mountain. I'm like, that's not cute. I remember even that day, guys, I was in Japan and I wasn't having it. Then he's like, let's go, we're just gonna chill. Got there, he parked the car. Like, we sit in the car. Fine, he tells me, he's like, there's something I have to tell you. I'm like, what is it? Then he's like, no, you remember I told you that I hustle for a living? I'm like, okay, yes, you did. He's like, okay, so since what I hustle for a living, my hustle is that like we do bad things, right? I'm like, bad things? What do you mean bad things? He's like, it's very bad things that I can't tell you now. I'm like, what do you mean tell? So am I supposed to guess? Nah, like, yo. He's like, okay, like what we do is, so I was arrested that week when I was not communicating with you. I'm like, arrested? Why? He's like, no, there's this guy, Nantwaela, so yeah, come on to Pelalabato. In English, he said that that guy was like, guys, I don't know how to say it, but that guy was bothering him, so he ended up sorting him out. That's what he said. I'm like, sorting him out how? He's like, no, I took him to my house, then I beat the out of him. I'm like, okay. Guys, I let that slide also. I let it slide also. I'm like, I didn't get it, né? But at the same time, I'm like, you know what, it's my man, it's okay, maybe this is how the gangster things, how they work, how stealing life works. So I'm just like, hey, okay. Then I'm like, then what happened? Then he's like, no, the police took me in and stuff like that. So I was there for a week at the cells. Then I got bailed and I went out. I'm like, whew, guys, I don't know, like, what was in my mind. Like, I don't know why right then didn't I decide to exit the relationship, because clearly the next move is us and jail. Like, Khosi Mampuru was looking at me like this. Did I mention that my favorite color is red? Yeah. Because despite it all, guys, I still stayed. Despite all of those red flags, I stayed. Yo. Then I'm like, you know what, I'm not feeling comfortable because it was that time of the month, and I'm like, you know what, please just take me home so I can go and rest and stuff and take in everything that you're telling me right now, because this is a lot to take in. And guys, I was still a student, a school girl then, so I'm like, this is a lot to take in. I really need to just go home and think about everything, then I'll come back and decide whether we are moving forward or I'm out. He's like, cool. He's like, but don't do this to me. And so I'm like, hey, just take me home, my nigga. Just take me home. Fine. He took me home. Got home. Weeks passed, guys. We kept communicating, right? So what would happen was, since I was in school, so from the morning until afternoon, I would be busy with schoolwork and stuff. So I would tell him that, during the day, please don't call me because I'm busy with school stuff. After school, I would go for netball or soccer practice. So I'm like, we'll talk after school late at night, you can just call me. Fine, we kept communicating and calling each other and stuff, but he would go MIA sometimes. Like, we would talk maybe for 3 days straight, then after go MIA. At this point, I was used to it. I was just like, you know what, I signed up for this and I said I'm gonna continue. So if this is what I have to deal with, then so be it. Fine, we went a month. Okay, so 2 months passed by, right? So it's been 2 months of the relationship. Fine, we've been talking via calls and WhatsApp. Shabum, things are nice and cute. Shabum, even though he'd go MIA, I was just like, ugh, I'm used to it by now. Fine. So there's this time during the week we were supposed to meet that weekend. Fine. So like during the week, he texted me like, can we talk? I'm like, okay. It was rare because, as I mentioned, that I told him that during the day when I'm at school, please don't text me or call me and stuff because I want to focus on schoolwork. Fine. So that day he texted me during the day. I'm like, yeah, this is weird. So I'm like, oh, hey, yeah, we can talk. It was break. So I'm like, okay, cool, we can talk. He's like, no, can I call you? I'm like, call me. Okay, let me go to the bathroom and so we can talk. Fine. He calls. He's like, there's something that I want to tell you. Okay, so that's something that he wanted to tell me was that he's like, he got arrested. He's at the police station. I'm like, and then why? He's like, no, remember that guy that I told you about, that I beat him up and stuff like that? So he managed to call other people, then it became a big fight, so the police took me in. Fine. So he tells me this whole issue of him, after he tells me everything of him wanting bail money and stuff like that, he's like, can I see this weekend? So that weekend I was going to my dad's house. So I'm like, cool, I'll make a plan that we meet really. I'll come to my dad's house so we can meet. Fine. That Saturday he tells me, I'm gonna fetch you, we are going to buy things for my friend. He doesn't tell me what he's going to buy. So I'm like, okay, cool, no problem. Got ready, got cute. He's like, you're going with me. Fine. He's like, Shab, Kabo 1, be ready. Fine. 1 o'clock I was ready. He comes, he fetches me, we go. He comes with a different car again now. So at this point I'm just like, it's fine. I didn't even ask whose car is this, ne? He comes with another. It was I think it was an Audi, a blue one. I'm like, cool, get into the car. We take his friend that he's going to buy. So for the context of this video, the friend will call him Kabelo, right? Go and fetch Kabelo, we go. On our way there, we go. Fine, I ask him, I'm like, what are we going to buy? He's like, don't stress, don't worry, it's just business things. Nothing to worry about. We get to the market. Fine, they go in, ne? They want to leave me. Oh, so I forgot this important part. When he comes to fetch me, he fetches me with his son. Yeah, his son comes, fetches me with his son. We go and fetch his friend. So they want to leave me and the son in the car when we got to that place. I'm like, oh, I'm not staying here. First of all, it's hot. I can't stay with this child here. Then I didn't have a child. Guys, like, yo, if this child decides to scream or what, yeah, yo. So I'm like, can we just go out together? He's like, cool. Fine. His friend takes a different direction. We go in the market. He's like, let's just window shop and stuff. I'm like, okay. I think he was hiding something. So I'm like, okay, fine. We window shop with the baby, right? The child ended up wanting things. So he's like, hey, let's go back to the car because, this child is going to give us a problem. Let's go buy ice cream. Fine, we go and buy ice cream. After buying ice cream, we sat in the car while we wait for his friend. Fine, his friend comes in. He's panicking. The friend comes in. He's like, hey, Joe, like, we need to bounce. Shit is about to get real. I'm like, what's happening? He's like, no, babe, please get out of the car. Go into that other guy. There's another guy now in the picture. He's like, there's a car there. Go into that car and we'll meet at home. I'm like, meet at home? I'm like, there's no way. I'm not going anywhere. I came here with you. You are my person. So I'm like, I'm living with you because I came with you. Shaboom. He's like, cool, stay in the car here. Fine. The baby also stays with us. Now we are rushing, guys. He's driving at 120. Yo, I'm like, why are we rushing? What's happening? Please talk to me. He's like, you're making me panic even worse. Don't stop screaming. Just keep quiet. I'm just like, what's happening? I'm panicking very because you're not telling me what's happening, and you're speeding. You're driving ridiculous, like overtaking people. I'm like, "Wiralang." Then he literally just said, you know what? I stole this car. I'm like, you did what? He's like, I stole this car. This car that we are in is a stolen car. So guys, you should have seen how scared I was. I'm like, I'm going to jail. That's the one thing that came into my mind. I'm like, yo, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. Yo, guys, immediately after he told me that, I'm like, so we reached home, guys, and apparently there was a helicopter going around looking for us, but immediately he dropped me off. I ran. I went in the house. I ran. I'm like, yo. From that day, guys, I went, took my phone, blocked him, sent him a long ass paragraph first. I'm like, you know what? I'm done with you. This life of yours of going up and down, killing people, hitting people, police involved, like, I can't be part of that life. I can't be part of that life because I'm still young. I don't want to go to jail for things that I don't even know. So I'm like, dude, we're done. Blocked his numbers and I was done, guys. Yeah, not appealing. For real, guys. Like, yo, I'm like, I don't want to associate myself with this anymore. I'm done. I'm done. I want nothing to do with him. So guys, the lesson that I've learned in this story is that always make sure that you know exactly what your partner is doing for a living, and make sure that before getting into any relationship, you know what's in it for you. Because, guys, hey, rather be safe than sorry, hey? Because I ignored so many red flags, and I saw the red flags. They were very red and very big, and he showed me many times that he's living a very fast life. Police, what? Yo, please, my girls, if you find yourself, now they even made it a norm. Guys, this comes to the end of our video. Thank you guys for watching until this far. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and be part of the Ndumi Elevated family. And I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you on my next one.